Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Conceptual Genetics and Breeding. So in this video we will discuss about cell division, and we all know that cell division is of two types, that is mitosis and meiosis. So in this video we will discuss about mitosis cell division. So first of all, what is mitosis cell division is? If we talk about cell division, what is cell division? When a parental cell, a single parental cell, it will divide and it will form two daughter cell, okay, in which each daughter cell is exactly similar, okay, same, or we can say it is exact same or exact copy of the parental cell. Then this dividation is known as cell division. So basically, what is cell division? Cell division is formation of two daughter cell from a single parental cell. And when this this is the characteristic of all the eukaryotic cells, okay, this cell division, or we can say mitosis cell division, okay. So when eukaryotic cell divide, it will distribute their genetic material equally and exactly to their daughter cells. So it is the characteristic of mitosis. Whatever the genetic constitution of the parental cell is having, means if the parental cell it is having 4 chromosomes, for example, then the two daughter cell, they will each will have 4 chromosomes, okay. So exactly the whatever the genetic material of the parental cell, exact genetic material will be present in both the daughter cells, okay. So this orderly distribution of duplicated chromosome from the mother cell to its daughter cell is known as mitosis cell division. So what happened? First of all, we have already discussed about the cell cycle in our previous video, okay. So in that video we have discussed that each cell, it goes through several events, okay, before cell division, before mitosis. If this is mitosis, so what will happen if this is mitosis, okay. We will see that this particularly this phase is mitosis. So before mitosis, first cell will be in G1 phase, okay, then cell will enter to the S phase, and after S phase cell will enter to the G2 phase, and after G2 phase mitosis will be there, okay. So before mitosis, what will happen? The genetic material of the plant cell or animal cell, it will duplicate itself, okay. In S phase, DNA duplication or chromosome duplication will be there, okay. So what will happen here? You will see that if a plant is having 2 chromosome only, so after S phase it will have duplication of the chromosomes. So you will see here that this is pink color chromosome, and this is now duplicated after S phase, okay. It has made the one of the copy, okay, one of its copy. Here you can see it is exact copy of this chromosome, okay, sorry, this pink color chromosome showing in pink color, and this is yellow color chromosome, this is single chromosome here, and after S phase it will get duplicated. So the duplicated chromosome, it will remain jointly on the this centromere, okay. In white color it is showing centromere. So from all other regions it is separated, but at the point of centromere it is joined together, okay. But the number has been increased from 2 chromosome to 4 chromosome, in which each chromosome has 2 copies, okay. So this is the cell cycle, okay. We have already discussed in detail. First cell will enter to the G1 phase, and after G1 phase cell will go to S phase, and during S phase the chromosome number, it will duplicate itself, it will double itself, okay. And after cell it will go to G2 phase, and after G2 phase cell will enter to the mitosis. So in mitosis, these duplicated chromosome, they will distribute to the two daughter cells. Suppose we can see here it is a mother cell, okay, it is having 2 chromosomes. So first of all, cell will go to through S phase, and here chromosomes will be get doubled and they will form 4 chromosomes. Okay, 4 chromosomes will be there, and these 4 chromosomes, they will be distributed to the daughter cells. Okay, in which from the here one chromosome will come here and one chromosome will come here. Okay, and from this pair also one chromosome will come here and another chromosome will come here. So here you can see the daughter cells, they are each having 2 chromosome, and the mother cell earlier it is having 2 chromosome. So this is the orderly distribution of the genetic material, the duplicated genetic material into 2 daughter cells. Okay, so this orderly distribution of the duplicated chromosomes from the mother cell to its daughter cells is known as mitosis cell division. Okay, so each chromosome in a mother cell, first it will be duplicated prior to the onset of mitosis. Okay, so before mitosis we have seen that cell will go through several phases, and during S phase cell will duplicate its genetic material. Okay, and at the time of mitosis, these duplicated chromosomes, they will separated into daughter cells. Okay, so these duplicated chromosomes, they are having 2 chromosomes together, and these are known as chromatids, or more precisely sister chromatids. Okay, so the 2 arms, we can say, the duplicated chromosome, they are known as, these duplicates, they are known as sister chromatids. Okay, so these are the sister chromatids and these are also sister chromatids, but this and this, they are non-sister chromatids. Okay, so the 2 chromatids which belong to a single chromosome, they are known as sister chromatids, and those chromatids which belong to different chromosomes of a single pair, they are known as non-sister chromatids. Okay, so here now we will discuss about different stages of mitosis. So we know that cell cycle, it is divided into G1 phase and S phase, then G2 phase, and then mitosis. And this mitosis also, it can divided into 4 different phases. First one is prophase, second one is metaphase, third one is anaphase, and fourth one is telophase. So we will discuss all these stages one by one, okay, separately. Here you can see this is the prophase of mitosis. Okay, what is this? This is the prophase of mitosis. So what happens in prophase? First of all, initiation of spindle formation, okay, and the condensation of duplicated chromosomes. These are the hallmark of first stage of mitosis. That stage is known as prophase. So what happened in prophase? First of all, these are the centrioles. Okay, these 2 centrioles, they will start forming spindle fibers. What are spindle fibers? Spindle fibers are the, we can say, the thread-like structures. Okay, which is formed from the centrioles. Centrioles, they are the organs which form spindle fibers. Okay, and second important thing is when the cell is in the interphase. Okay, interphase is from here to here. Okay, this is interphase. Okay, in cell cycle video we have already discussed in detail. Okay, what is interphase? So this interphase is divided into 3 phases, G1, S and G2. Okay, together G1, S and G2, they are known as interphase. Okay, so during interphase, these chromosomes, they remain like thread like structure. Okay, so at the time of prophase, these thread like structure, they start condensation. Condensation means they start thickening of itself. Okay, and after proper thickening, they will get this type of shape. Okay, so this type of shape they will get, and this is known as condensation. So now you are able to see the duplicated chromosome. Okay, this is the single chromosome. We all know that cell will go S phase, and after S phase it will get duplicated, and you will found this type of structure in the prophase. Okay, so the two important events which take place during prophase is, first of all, from centriole spindle fiber formation will be there, and these chromosomes, they will condense itself. Okay, now you are able to see this X-shaped structure of the chromosomes. Okay, so these are the two important events of prophase. Okay, so here some of the other events will also there, like the nuclear membrane, it will also start disappearing, and different organelles, they will also disappear from the cell, like Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, and also the nucleolus. Nucleolus is a structure that is present inside nucleus. Okay, so it will also start disappearing. Okay, it also disappears. So these four important events which take place in the prophase. Okay, first of all, spindle formation. Second is condensation of the chromosome. Third one is different organs, they will disappear, and also the nucleolus which is present inside the nucleus, it will also disappear. Okay, so this is the first stage of mitosis, that is prophase. Then second stage is metaphase. So what happen in the metaphase? The chromosome, it is the metaphasic plate, okay, or metaphase plate, which is the middle of the cell. Okay, the middle, we can say the middle axis of the cell, it is known as metaphase plate. So during metaphase, all the chromosomes, they will align their self at the metaphase plate. Okay, so these centrioles, okay, earlier they were present, if you will see in the prophase, they were present at the one pole. So first it will come here, and this second one, it will move and come to the second pole. Okay, so at metaphase you will see that both the centriole, they will present on two pole of the cell, and the spindle fiber, they will increase in the length, and they will go and attach to the centromere of the cell. Okay, centromere of the chromosome. We all know that each chromosome is having centromere. Okay, so one spindle from this side and one spindle from this side, it will come and attach on the centromere, particularly a protein that is known as kinetochore. Okay, kinetochore. This kinetochore, it is present on the centromere. It is kinetochore, it is present on the centromere. So these spindle fiber, they will attach on the kinetochore, one spindle from this side and one spindle from this side. So each and every chromosome, it will align on the metaphasic plate, and these spindle fiber, they will attach on the kinetochore. Kinetochore is present in the centromere. Okay, so this is metaphase stage of the mitosis. Okay, so here what will happen, that after this metaphase stage, these spindle fiber, they will stretch their self. Okay, this will here and this will move on the pole. Okay, so they will start movement towards the pole. Okay, so third stage is anaphase. What happened in anaphase? At anaphase, these chromosomes, they start movement towards the pole. Okay, what happened? These spindle fiber, these are the spindle fibers. Okay, they will start shortening of their length. Okay, they will start shortening of the length and movement towards the pole. Okay, this is the pole. So this pole, it will stretch itself, and it will shorten the length. Likewise, earlier they were here at the metaphasic plate, and now because of the shortening of this spindle fiber, these chromosome, they will start movement with this spindle fiber. Okay, so here you will see that you are seeing that each chromosome at the metaphase plate. Okay, so when it will move this side. So half this chromosome it will come in this side, and half of the chromosome it will come with this side, okay, with these spindle fibers. So here you will see that at anaphase their separation will takes place, okay. So they will get separated from each other, okay. Separation will be there, and they will start movement towards the pole, because the length of this spindle it is shortening. Likewise these chromosome will move with these spindle fibers, okay. So it is the characteristic of anaphase. What is the characteristic of anaphase? The sister chromatid of duplicated chromosomes, they are separated from each other during anaphase. So now you have seen that they have separated from each other. So you have seen that these are the sister chromatids, okay. Sister chromatids, we have already discussed that the duplicated chromosome, okay, this is one chromatid and it is another chromatid, and they are known as sister chromatids. So here you have seen that one sister chromatid will come here and one sister chromatid will come to the other pole, okay. So anaphase they will get separated, and also the cell it will show constriction in the middle, okay. So it will show a constriction from both the ends, okay. Next stage, the last stage is telophase. So in telophase the chromosomes they will get separate and they will come on the different poles, okay. Each and every chromosome they will come on this pole and this pole, okay. The sister chromatid of each and every chromosome they get separated, okay. So once the separation of the chromosome has been achieved, the chromosomes decondense into a network of chromatin fibers. So again these chromosomes you were seen like this, they will start decondensation, okay. So they will look like a thread now, the DNA thread, okay. We can say the chromatin fiber, and the same set whatever the chromosome number was there in the mother cell it will present here also and here also. So in telophase cleavage furrow will form. Cleavage furrow is basically the cell wall formation will be there, okay. In the middle part cell wall formation will be there, and also the nuclear membrane will also reappear, okay. So spindle fibers they will be disappear here from here, and nucleus will form. Nucleolus, here it is nucleolus, the round structure, it will also reappear, and certainly all the organs which are present in the cell like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, they will be reappear here. So in telophase you will see clear formation of the two cells, okay. But here cleavage furrow will be there and they will remain joined together, but clear formation of two cells will be there at telophase, okay. So in telophase all the organs they will start reappearing. This nuclear envelope, nuclear membrane, it will also reappear, and also the nucleolus, it will also reappear, okay. So after that cytokinesis will be there. Cytokinesis is basically the separation of the cytoplasm, okay. So cytoplasm it will get separate and it will form two different structure, okay, two different daughter cells. So it is the process of cytokinesis. So what is cytokinesis? The physical separation of the two daughter cells is cytokinesis. So earlier in telophase you will see here that nuclear separation is there. Each cell is having its own nucleus, but the cell is both the cells they are joined together at the at this middle phase, okay, middle stage, okay. That is known as cleavage furrow. But at cytokinesis both cells will get separate together. You will see that two cells they will form here, okay. The two daughter cells they will form due to cytokinesis, because cytokinesis is the physical separation of two cells. So each daughter cells, it will have complete set of chromosomes, and also the, you can see in this image that it is the different events of the mitosis. So after telophase, cytokinesis will be there and two separate cells will form. Okay, so I hope this mitosis is now clear to all of you. This is the overview of all the stages. Okay, this is interphase. Okay, this is because in interphase S phase will be there. From the single chromosome get duplicated, and after that prophase. After prophase, metaphase will be there. So you will see here all the chromosome are on the metaphasic plate. They will start separation. Here you can see it is anaphase. So they are separating from each other, and after that cell will enter into the telophase, and telophase two different cells will form. Okay, and at cytokinesis they will separated from each other, and they will form two different cells. So from a single mother cell, likewise we have shown here in starting phase, from a single parent cell or single mother cell, two exact looking daughter cells will be formed. So I hope this mitosis is now clear to all of you now. Thank you so much.